Hey guys, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, if you illegally hack a hospital, should you be tried for murder? Now here's what's going on, and a lot of this reporting is actually coming from Brian Krebs, a cybersecurity researcher and writer, and I really urge all of you to follow him and read all of his stuff. It's absolutely fascinating. I check him out almost every day. Now, he is reporting that researchers at Vanderbilt University's Owen Graduate School of Management took the Department of Health and Human Services list of healthcare data breaches and used it basically to drill down on data about patient mortality rates at more than 3,000 Medicare certified hospitals, about 10% of which have had data breaches. Now, after these data breaches, as many as 36 additional deaths per 10,000 heart attacks occurred annually at the hundreds of hospitals were examined that were examined. Now, if we're drilling down and getting a little technical here, this is basically it. Researchers found that care centers that experienced a breach, it took an additional 2.7 minutes on average for suspected heart attack patients to receive an electrocardiogram, which means maybe that average, sometimes it's an extra 10 seconds, could be minutes afterwards, or maybe even hours. I'm not necessarily sure. But here's what the authors said, and I quote from Brian Krebs' article, I quote the authors of the study: breach remediation efforts were associated with deterioration in timeliness of care and patient outcomes. Remediation activity may introduce changes that delay, complicate, or disrupt health IT and patient care processes. And so there you have it. We actually don't have much case law on this. While we have case law, let's say on indirect action causing death or harm to another person, something this detached, I don't think we've ever seen before. So for example, through my action or inaction, somebody is harmed, I could possibly be held liable for that. And in this sense, if I am breaking into a hospital, let's say, which is illegal in and of itself, to steal money, lock things out, I'm inevitably disrupting systems in order to get what I want, and by virtue of that, somebody may die. Now, how do we prove that those additional 2.7 minutes, in other words, less than 90 seconds, not 90 seconds, less than 180 seconds, excuse me, I cannot math today. Basically, people are dying because they don't have that extra 180 seconds of care. And I think what we're going to see is if we were able to catch, let's say, a malicious hacker or a criminal that has broken in, and we were able to tie that to, let's say, a death that happened from, let's say, the point of entry to the time it's discovered to the actual disruption of the network, we may have actual solid legal ground here with which to try somebody for murder by virtue of this. You know, it's like I'm driving drunk and I, let's say, hit a tree and kill somebody. You know, I didn't mean to kill somebody, but I was driving drunk. Therefore, my action causes this. And this situation is no different. If I hack into a hospital and somebody dies by virtue of that, I don't see the difference, even though the infrastructure of the apparatus of car versus network is a little different. So I think it's something that we're really going to have to focus on, and maybe this study itself basically is the legal basis for possibly trying somebody for murder here. But I think it's very interesting, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And once again, thank you very much to Brian Krebs for writing such an excellent article here. You guys should all read him as well. And that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.